Cook up rice is one of my favorite meals because it always brings back very good memories whenever I eat it. This is how I cook my cook up rice. A pot of oil, I added onion, garlic, green onion, cilantro, and parsley. I added some dried basil and some dried oregano in there. I mixed that up and cooked that for a couple minutes, not too long. Then I added my chicken in there. I seasoned my chicken with some green seasoning before I added it in there. Mix it all up, make sure all the seasoning, chicken, and everything is married together, and I cook the chicken until it's 90% cooked. And I added my washed rice. I always like to use parboiled rice or brown rice. To me, with that rice, it tastes so much more better. I don't like cook up rice with white rice. And I added my black eyed peas, my coconut milk, my cook up rice seasoning, and I added some Dash Original seasoning blend, dried fine leaf thyme, add chicken bouillon cube, a couple tablespoons of cashew. The cashew gives it the color that I like. I mix that up, make sure all the seasoning and everything is married together. Then I add my water in there, enough to cover everything. And I leave it to cook down until the rice is soft to my liking. I'm cooking wet cook up rice, so a little bit of juice is okay. While I was cooking it, I make sure to turn it once in a while to make sure it doesn't burn at the bottom. I did a taste test and I had to make sure that the rice is cooked, and it wasn't cooked, so I added a little bit more water, and it needed a little bit more cook up rice seasoning, so I added that as well. And it needed a little bit more color, so I added a little bit more of cashew in there as well. I mixed everything up together, make sure everything is married together again. When it's near to finish, I added 2 packs of spinach in there. I wish I had callaloo, but I had to make use of whatever I had. I left that to cook for a couple more minutes, and that's it. That's how I cook my cook up rice. Simple, easy, one of my favorite meals to cook because all I have to use is one pot and that's it. And the wet cook up rice is my favorite too. One of my favorite memories of cook up rice was when we come back from Friday Salah, and my grandma or mom would have plates of cook up rice waiting for us on a table and a fan blowing it so it'll cool down enough for us to eat when we come home. Hot and ready, you know. And they always had like slices of fresh cucumber, tomato, and stuff on it. The plate had cucumber, tomato, and a little bit of mango sour on there. It was so delicious too.